Hello, everyone, and welcome to. Okay, ignore that, but welcome back to another episode of Higurashi When They Cry. Last time we finished chapter 2, and I still don't understand the ending, but I've been trying to. We ended up living surprisingly to the end. That was a surprise. I mean, I think we lived anyway. I just think now he's crazy, because, yeah. Oh man. Anyway, today we're gonna finish off chapter 2 for real this time by doing the cast review. And then yeah, let's just get into it. Is it an extra? Yeah, here it is. Okay. All cast review session.
日暮らしの泣く
Hey.
頃に水綿流しを最後までお楽しみいただき誠にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much for enjoying Higurashi When They Cry. Watanagashi.
今度のシナリオはいかがだったでしょうか。
How did you like the story this time?
ちょっぴりでもお楽しみいただければ幸いです。
You enjoyed it even a little. I'm happy.
ちょっぴりも何も
A little nothing.
また
Not again.
大大バッドエンドですわ。
It was a huge bad ending again, was it not?
プンでございますことよ。
It is enough to simply make me furious. Oh, I said that a little wrong, but we're gonna go with it.
プン
God,
なのです。
I'm furious.
いやーみんなお疲
Hello
れ。
there. Good work, everyone.
まあその
Well,
終わり方こそあれだった
that's
けど
how it ended, but don't you
今回
think
の
this
シナリ
story
オは
was
事
kind
実
of like
上ミオン編みたいなもんだったんじゃない
Mion chapter?
私大活躍で大満足にゃははは
I'm extremely satisfied with how big a role I played.
はあん
You
なの
cannot
大
call
活躍
such
と
a
は言い
thing
ま
a
せんでした。
success. Yeah, you were the killer.
私もリカも殺され
You
ちゃっ
and I
た
got
ですよ。
killed too, didn't we?
しかもサトコはただのとばっちりなのですよ。
None of this concerned Sadako at all either.
あんな死に方嫌なのですな。
I didn't want to die like that.
ほら泣
Now,
かない
now,
で。
don't cry.
みーちゃんメインのお話だったようにサトコちゃんメインのお話もあるんだから。
There's a story centering around Mi-chan, so there will probably be one that centers around Sadako-chan too. Okay, I'm assuming that's next chapter.
今から楽しみだね。
Look forward to it.
きっとサトコがひどい目にあってじわりじわりといたぶり回される話に違い
I'm
ない
sure that in
ね
that。story, Sadako suffers some terrible demise in some slow, deliberate way.
そうなの嫌。
I don't want that. Whoa, dang!
みーちゃん
That's the thumbnail right there. Mi-chan.
悪ふざけが過ぎるとレイでもちょっとだけ怒るよ。
You joke around too much, you'll make me angry too.
みーがぺったんこなのです。
Oh my god! Me has a flat
な
chest.
でなでしたくても頭がわからないのです。
Your mind wouldn't understand even if it wanted to be petted. Oh my god.
あ、膨らんできましたわ。
Well, they expanded. What?
無節操な体ですのね。
Your body is so unchest. What?
やあみんな
Hey everyone. Oh hey. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you in 5 months. Right? Yeah, 5 months. Wow, it's been a while.
お疲れさ
Great work.
また遅れて申し訳ありませんね
Sorry we're late again. Hey, the whole squad's here.
富武さんに大石さ
Tomitake-san, Oishi-san.
ん、どうもお疲れ様でした。
Yes, you did a great job as well.
あれ、
Hmm?
高野さんとしーちゃんはまだ
Word,
ですか？
Takano-san and Shion-san. Oh, Chan. Oh my god.
もちろん来てますよ。
They're coming, of course.
今日はお招きいただき
Thank you for
ありがと
inviting
うご
us
ざいます
today.
ね。
Hey, now we got Shion here.
ここ座ってもいい？
Can I say here?
ええ、どうぞですわよ。
Yes, go right ahead.
これだけ一堂に集まると圧巻ね。
To all of us here, this is sure to be the best part.
どうかお手柔らかに。
Please go easy on me. Were you here last time? I don't think you were.
じゃあ始めても大丈夫かな。
Then should we get started?
これで全員かな。
Is this everyone?
ケイチを除けば全員なのです。
Everyone but Keiichi. Oh yeah, he's not here again.
ってことは前原さんは相変わらず収録が終わってなくて早々に次回シナリオの台本読みなんですか
Maibara-san is as busy as ever recording the script. Has he already started recording the script for the next story?
気の毒な話ね。
How unfortunate.
私たちだけで盛り上がっちゃ
Doesn't feel
悪
right
い気
to
がす
leave
る。
him out. He is the main character.
高野さん、そんなの気にしなくていいんですよ。
Mio-san. Why did you call her by first name like that? You don't have to worry about that.
こういう時は思いっきり盛り上がった方がかえって気を使わせないもんなんです。
At times like these, going all out is actually a way of showing consideration, is it now?
それもそうですわね。
That's true, isn't it?
せっかくこれだけ集まったのにお通夜じゃつまらないですわ。
We're all here for once. Holding awake would be boring. What was that laugh?
じゃあケイチ君には悪いけど僕た
Then,
ちでやらせてもらおうか。
sorry, Keiichi-kun, but we'll be taking things from here. We'll take things from here.
こう
God,
なれば決まりだね。
it's decided.
じゃあみんなコップコップ。
Okay, everyone, get the cups. Cups.
炭酸が嫌いな人いる？
Does anyone not like carbonated drinks?
大人の皆さんにはア
There's
ルコールもあ
alcohol
りま
for
す
the
よ。
adults too.
リカちゃんは何を飲む？
Rika-chan, what will you have?
ブドウジュース？
Grape juice?
オレンジジュース？
Orange juice?
みー、富竹のと同じ
I
泡
want
麦茶
what
がいいの
Tomitake's
です。
having. No! Bad Rika. Hey!
リカちゃんもお酒はダメ。
You're not allowed to drink. There we go.
みんなコップ持ちましたですの？
Everyone got their cups?
早く乾杯しないとジュースがぬるくなってしまいますわ。
Don't make a toast soon, my juice will get warm.
おねえ、温度は誰が取るの？
Who will lead, Mion?
レナでいいでしょ。
Rena should do it.
じゃあレナよろしく。
Okay, Rena, go ahead.
では、
Then,
みんな、綿流し終了。お疲れ様でした。
excellent work. The Watanagashi chapter is now over.
お疲れ様でした。
That was really loud. Whoa. Okay.
じゃあみんな揃ったんだしね。
Okay, everybody's here.
また今回のシナリオを議論してみないかい？
Shall we debate the story again?
そうですね。
I think so.
じゃあ自由意見でいきましょうか。
So let's get some honest opinions.
誰か意見のある人はいますか？
Does anyone here have something to say?
意見も何も
What is
今
there to
回のシナ
say?
リオで謎は全て解けたのではあり
Weren't
ません
all
か
of the
と？
mysteries solved in this chapter? No, not even close.
犯人はミオンさん。
The criminal was Mion-san.
諸悪の根源は全部園崎家。
All the evil was the Sonozaki family.
それで決着でございませんの？
Was that not the conclusion? No, I'm not taking half of what Mion said seriously. I'll take half of
あ
it.
ーそうだね。
I see.
みーちゃんは犯人じゃないって信じてたんだ
I was so
けどな。
That Mi-chan wasn't the criminal.
大穴ですよ。
Too naive.
こんなのは前回の鬼隠しから十分予想できたことじゃないです
This
か。
was entirely predictable from the previous Onikakushi chapter, was it not? Oh, you know
むしろ
about that.
予想通りすぎて呆れ
It's
ちゃうくらい
almost
ですよ。
shocking how predictable it was.
そうですね。
You're right.
前回のシナリオをプレイされた方の予想の大多数と合致するんじゃな
Probably
いで
did
しょうか
align
ね
with most of the predictions made by players of the previous scenario.
みんなの期待通りの展開になったみたいなのです。
It's like the story went exactly as everyone expected.
じゃあこれで
Then
日暮らしの泣く頃に水のメインシナリオは
The main
ほとんど
Higurashi when they
終わ
cry
り
scenario is
な
pretty
の
much
かな。
over? No,
す
I
べ
doubt
ての
that.
元凶はみーちゃん
So
の
it's
その
the sure
先家で
thing.
決まり？
But the root of everything was Mi-chan's family?
そうかし
I
ら。
wonder.
私はむし
In
ろ
fact,
これで園崎家犯人説はなくなったと思ってるくらいだけれど。
I think that this all means that the theory of the Zonozaki being the guilty party has been disproven.
高野さんと意見が合いましたね。
You had the same opinion, Mio-san.
私も同じ意見。
I think the same way. Well, you're...
私はタタリなんか信じないけど、
Though I still don't believe in curses.
でも少なくと
At
も
the very least,
園
however,
崎家が真犯人である確率は薄く
I
なった
think
と
the
思ってる
chances
ね
of。the Sonozaki family being the true criminals has gone down.
あ、
Huh?
どうしてなの？
Why is that?
だってみーちゃんがみんなを殺したって自供したじゃない。
Yeah, but I mean, you can't take... I mean, maybe... Did Mi-chan confess that she killed everyone?
そうですか？
That's right.
私とリカを殺しておいて、今
Killed
さら
Rika
犯
and
人じゃ
me.
ないなんてどう
What do
いう
you
意味
mean
なん
that
です
she
か？
isn't the criminal after all that?
別に煙に巻くつもりはないよ。
I'm trying to confuse you or anything.
たださ、私、ミオンが
There are a
全ての
lot of
犯人だと
things
する
that
に
don't
は、
go along with
いろいろと
Mion
無理
being
が
the
多
one
いんだ
behind
よ。
everything.
ちょっと考えればすぐわかるよ。
Think about it a little, you'll get it.
僕は園崎家犯人説の近からず遠からずに真相があると
I had
確信し
believed
て
the
るんだ
truth
け
to be more or less in line with the Sonozaki family theory.
ど、ぜひミオン
I'd
ちゃん
love
の
to hear
説を
your
聞きたい
theory,
ね。
Mion-chan.
ではご拝聴。
Then hear me out. Well, and this is coming from you, the perpetrator, so I don't know.
ラストで私がさ、
Near the end,
過去の事件に自分は全て
I
関与してい
confessed
る
that
っ
I'd
て白状す
participated
る
in
で
the
しょ？
past incidents, right?
あそこで感じた大きな違和感が根拠かな。
I thought something wasn't really right about that, so I guess that's my basis. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a little weird that, like, how old are you? You're like 14 here, so if we go back 5 years, you were like 9? Yeah, I participated when I was a
だって考えてみ
9-year-old.
なよ。
I mean, think about it.
過去の事件が園崎家の起こしたものならすごいことだ
The
よ。
incidents of the past were created by the Sonozaki family. That would be crazy.
だってどれもほぼ完全犯罪でしょ？
Wouldn't they all be perfect crimes?
園崎家以外の犯人や事故で決着するという究極の犯
They
罪
were
だ
all
もん。
attributed to other criminals or simple accidents after all. Well, yeah, that's
そり
definitely...
ゃそうでしょう。
Well, that's right.
だって大きな力を持つ園崎家が暗躍してるんだもの。
Well, that's right. The Sonozaki family is very powerful, and they were acting behind the scenes.
完全犯罪なんてお茶の子さいさいでしょ？
Wouldn't pulling off perfect crimes be child's play for them?
そうこそこ。
That's just
そこが
it.
違和感なんだよ。
That's the weird thing.
過去4年間園崎本家の気配を全く感じさせずにあれだけ上手に人を殺したり消したりしてきたんだよ。
The Sonozaki family have been killing and erasing people so well for the last 4 years. They didn't even let out a hint that they were behind it, right?
そこへ行くと5年目の事件はすごくチー
But
プ
the
なんだよ。
incident in the 5th year, now that was really cheap.
手当たり次第に片っ端から消し
They
て
were
殺
killing
し
and
て。
erasing people at random. I feel like this was more just Mion going crazy than... Tomitake and Takano's deaths were not, obviously, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, I just brain farted. They were not from Mion. I think they're a separate party. I think those two deaths are a separate party, and then everyone else's are, like, I guess, whoever goes crazy in these chapters, and in this case, it was Mion. I don't know what caused her to go crazy still. I mean, I guess they're just her duties as the Sonozaki family here. I guess she went crazy over that, which makes sense. I mean, we already learned about all of that. It's just like, yeah, I can see why, like, obviously she killed it. She killed her grandmother, she killed the mayor, she killed Rika, Sadako, and no, that was it. She only killed 4. But yeah, those were all, like, important members of each family. She literally basically annihilated the 3 families, in essence, there. Which is definitely important to me. And I feel like, I feel like this was just Mion being sloppy and just crazy. Like, that's why I think, I don't know. The previous years are up for debate whether they're the Sonozaki family or not. I mean, I don't think... It's really hard to say, because some of these just don't make sense. Like, none of them just make sense. Like, they just seem too, like, weird. Like, take the third year, for example. Like, the priest and his wife, aka Rika's father and mother, like, it just doesn't make sense for them to be, like, doing that. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Obviously, they say the mother, like, killed herself, but I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. It's just like all we have is a note and then like some stuff like around, what was it, like, didn't she leave like a note or something? I don't remember off the top of my head, but they didn't find much of her, so like I don't know, like that's just up for a debate whether or not, but there's not enough known. I think we have to know more about Rika before we can say that. The second year was, I mean, yeah, they fell, but I mean, I don't know. I don't believe it was an accident, but I don't believe it was the Sonozaki house either. Like, I don't know. It's just strange. A lot of things just still don't line up. Like, I know they're like, oh yeah, like some of the characters are like obviously saying, oh yeah, this is all the mysteries, right? We know who did it, but like no, nothing's solved at all because then it doesn't make sense. There's nothing they could like really say makes sense about it. Like, okay, yeah, the fifth year was obviously Mio, and we know that, but like that's really it for this time. Because last time was just Keiichi going crazy and killing his friends at the end. This time it was Mio going crazy.
しかもそのザッケとのつながりは簡単にカンパできちゃう
Any
しさ。
idiot could have seen the connection with the Sonozaki family.
そう言われてみればそうだね。
Now that I think about it, you're right.
過去の事件はたたりとも犯罪ともつかない不思議な連続事件だったけど、
We're all mysterious and nobody could tell if they were because of the curse or just simple crimes.
今回の5年目の事件だけは
On the
す
fifth
ごく
year,
乱暴だったもんね。
they suddenly got really violent. That's the thing. Like, they typically, yeah, no, this one got really bad. This is
何
the
を言っ
worst
てるのか
chapter.
よくわかりません
Violent.
わ。
I do not understand what you were saying.
リカにはわかります？
Rika, do you?
つまりそのザキ家が本当に犯人なら5年目の事件ももっともっと上手にやったと言ってい
She
るので
means
す
that
よ。
the Sonozaki family were the real criminals, and they would have done a much better job with the incidents of the fifth year. Yeah, because obviously, like, Mio didn't kill everyone in the Sonozaki family. She only killed her, like, grandmother. So, it means that, yeah, obviously she still has the Sonozaki family at her beck and call, and yet she never used them, and did it all herself, which is weird, right? Which means, yeah, they couldn't be. It just doesn't make sense. It's just like, now that they're bringing it up, like, my brain's kind of like working again. Like, oh my god, it just makes sense. Yeah.
じゃあつまり何です
So,
の？
what does that mean?
私とリカを殺したのはミオンさんではなく、ミオンさんに取り付いた
No, it was
鬼の
definitely
仕業だったってことですね。
Mion-san wasn't the one who killed Rika and me, but it was the work of the demon who possessed Mion-san. I'm chalking that up to another personality in there. Like, the demon, I feel like she gained that sort of, like, personality or just, like, way of thinking because she was the family here for so long. Because they're all supposed to be demons, the demon on her back, stuff like that. It's just, yeah. I can see why she developed that kind of thing.
ほらほら、
Come now.
やっぱり前回の私の予
It's
想
like I
通
thought
り、
last
ミ
time.
オンさんは悪い人じゃなかったのです
Mion-san
わ。
wasn't a bad person after all, was she? You believed this time. What?
そうそう。
That's right.
レナもサトコちゃんも何かが取り付いて悪いことをしてるって意
That's
見だっ
right.
たもんね。
Sadako-chan and I both thought she was doing bad things because she was possessed by something. No!
じゃあやっぱり私たちの説は
Then,
正しかった
does
の
that
か
mean
な
our。theory was right?
私も前回から引き続きたたり説ですが、今回のシナリオでさらに確信を深めました。
I've been supporting the curse theory since the last after party, and the story this time makes me all the more convinced it's true.
ラストのラストで私が明かす
That fact revealed at the very end.
目撃されていたにもかかわらず、その数日前に死んでいたという高野さんやミヨンさんの情報は
The
まさにそ
information
れを
regarding
裏
how
付けると思います。
Mion-san and Takano-san had died days before, despite being witnessed, seems to have indeed supported that theory. Well, you could easily just support that to... Okay. You can't say it for Takano-san. That's a lot harder to say for Takano-san. But obviously, since Mion's been dead since that day, you can really just chalk it up to Shion just going crazy. Although, I just don't get why... I mean, she could have went... I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Like... Obviously, okay, I wouldn't say Shion was possessed by anything. I would say that's obviously Shion, but like, I don't get why she'd go so far to do that. It just doesn't make sense. Unless you obviously attribute to like, Shion being Mion all along, and that's why it's so simple for her to be there and there. Doesn't make sense, right? But if Shion was Mion, then I guess it would make sense. But wait, no, I just messed myself up. What I'm trying to say is like, let me think. If Shion had been Mion this whole time, and then she had switched right at the end, I mean, I don't know. This just, like, it's so hard to prove, though, because why would Mion be, like, trying to sound like Shion? Like, she sounded so much like Shion, like, it just didn't make sense. Like, she sounded too much like Shion, and then Mion sounded like, Mion. So that's why I don't think they switched, but, like, it's just so... It just doesn't make sense, because why would Shion be dressed up as Mion this whole time? And then stab us? It's crazy he wasn't crazy at that point. I mean, at the very end, he goes crazy. I mean, come on. We see it at the end. He's lost his mind. But before that, he didn't. Like, okay, it was bad, but, like, he was still okay, He wasn't, like, gone off the deep end yet, like, later. So it just doesn't make sense. Like, it really doesn't make sense. But anyway, I'm gonna continue this. The information regarding how Mion-san and Takano-san had died days before, despite being witnessed, seems to indeed support that theory.
あらあら
Why?
前回は弱かったたたり派が今回はずいぶん強気ね
See, the curse believers, who seemed unconfident last time, have grown quite a bit more self-assured.
人間犯人説の皆さんには
Do any of those who think it was a human have any objections?
前回人間犯人説だったのは確かみーちゃんにリカちゃん
Last time, Mi-chan and Rika-chan were the ones who thought it was the work of a person. That's interesting that those of the three family believe it's a person rather than a curse.
それから富武さんでしたよね
Okay, and Tomitake. Tomitake-san did too, didn't he?
では張り切って反論をお願いします
Okay, let's see what you've got then.
参ったな。
You got me there.
うまい言葉が思いつかないな。
Can't quite find the right words.
たたり派の根拠
Oh,
の
what
一
does
つは
Shion believe? Oh no,
合
that's
わない
right.
死亡時刻なんですよね
I'm forgetting. Like I was expecting her to have a different opinion here, but obviously I know she's gonna have the opinion it's a person. One of the pieces of evidence for the curse theory is the mismatched times of death, right?
じゃあそのトリックを崩せれば人間犯人
So
説
if
は
I could
立証できる
disprove
わ
that
けですね
theory, it proves that a human did it, wouldn't it?
シオンには何かいい反論があるの
Shion, do you have a good objection?
まあ一
Well,
応
I suppose
でも私人間犯人説ではお姉と同じ意見ですけ
that was a
ど
person.
園崎家が主犯だと思ってる点ではお姉とは違い
But I
ま
don't
すよ
think the Sonozaki family were the main culprits either.
それでもよければ反論してみせますけ
It's
ど
okay with you, I'll offer my objections.
何でも結構ですわ
Show us what you've got.
これがたたりじゃないというなら
Say it wasn't
そ
the
の
curse.
証拠を示してごらんなさいませ
Then let's hear your evidence.
じゃあシオンちゃん
Okay, Shion-chan.
さっきから話題になってる
That last trick we've been talking about.
ミオンちゃんは
Despite
事件
Shion-chan
当日に井戸に落ちて死んでいたにもかか
from
わら
falling
ず
into the well,
数日後に現れてケイチ君と
how
あな
did
た
she
を
appear
殺し
days
たの
later
は
to kill you
ど
and
うやってな
Keiichi-kun?
のかしら
Why do you talk like that? Duh! Leave me alone.
ズバリ園崎姉妹共犯説です
Here it is, my Sonozaki sister's conspiracy theory.
理由は簡単
My reason is simple.
だってお姉はあの時点でもう死んでるんですから
Well, yeah.
ケイちゃんを刺せるのは私しかいないんです
The only one
私
who
が
could
お
have
姉に
stabbed
変装し
Kei-chan
て
was
ケイちゃ
me.
んを刺す
I disguised myself as Mion and stabbed him. But why would you do
そし
that?
て実質へ戻り幽霊との取っ組み合いの狂言をして飛び降り自殺
Then I went back to my room, pretended to have a tussle with a ghost, then jumped right down and killed myself.
強いて言えば、この場合のミオンちゃんは泥をかぶる役だね。
So when you get down to it, Mion-chan in this case would be the one to take the blame.
村長さんたちに直接手を下し、シオンちゃんはただの被害者の
She would
形で
take
す。
care of the mayor in person, and Shion-chan would be made into merely a victim.
そして井戸の中に姿を隠していれば、変装したシオンちゃんが神出鬼没にいくらでも殺人を犯せるって寸法さ。
If she hid herself in the well, the disguised Shion-chan could show up where she pleased and murder whoever she wanted, all planned from the start. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's very interesting. I did not think of that.
ねえ
I get it.
だとするとミオンさんにとっての誤算は死体が見つかってしまったことと隠れているだけのつもりが
First was that
死
her
んで
corpse
しまっ
was
た
found, and second was dying when she only planned to hide.
ってことになるわけですね。
That's what it would mean. Unless you were both in on it. That doesn't make sense. But then again, I don't know. It would definitely make a lot more sense if you were both in on it than if you weren't. But I don't think Shion was in. I don't know though. Why? I don't think it was a curse. I know it was. I gotta think it's Shion, but like, why would she snap? It doesn't make sense.
あれれれ
Oh, well now.
確かになんと
You're
な
right.
く辻褄が合うような。
There is something logical about that.
でもやっぱり納得できないでし
I'm
ょ
still not convinced.
過去の完全犯罪の華麗さと違いすぎるもの。
It was too different from the magnificent, perfect crimes in the past.
その計画
The
たと
plan
えうま
went
くいって
well.
もミヨンは悪役でし
Mion
ょ。
would end up the bad guy, wouldn't she? Well, yeah, she killed people.
一生隠れてあるいはシオンのふりをしたりして生きていかなきゃならないんでしょ。
She'd either have to live the rest of her life or live pretending to be Shion, wouldn't she?
窮屈すぎ。
That'd be too constrained.
こんなの完全犯罪とは言わないって。
Call that a perfect crime.
つまり死ぬにせよ消えるにせよミ
Ah.
はいなくなってしま
I
うわ
just
けな
thought
の
of
です。
something here. So, Mion, what she could have done is... I guess what she could have done, this is another theory I just thought of, is that she, like, disguised herself as Shion, and then she disguised Shion as herself, obviously. And then, like, I don't know, I guess maybe pushed her down the well or something? I don't know, maybe, probably, like, pushed her down the well, made it seem like an accident. Then, obviously, she got carried away. And then, yeah, she came back as herself, and then stabbed me. And then, but I don't know, that still doesn't make sense, because it was Mion. That's another theory I just had, but I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know why she'd go back to being herself. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Just temporarily?
リカちゃま、それいい意見。
Oh, I might have not have read that. In other words, whether by dying or disappearing, me would have to go away. Rika-chama, that's a good thought.
つまり園崎ミオンが表舞台からいなくなるのは
That means
彼
we
女
should
らの
consider
シナ
that
リオの一部だと
Mion
思うわけで
Sonozaki
す。
leaving the stage was part of their plan.
だからラストでミオンはポンポンと過去の事件の罪をかぶるんですよ。
That's why, at the end, Mion took the blame for all the incidents in the past.
全部の事件の責任を一身に引き受け
She
て
took
退場。
responsibility for all of them herself, then left.
そうすることで
By doing
過
that,
去の事件の真犯人を
she
隠
could cover
蔽
up
で
the
きる。
true culprit behind past incidents.
つまり今年の事件はチープなんかじゃなく過去の事件を丸ごと完全犯罪にするための
By doing
締め
that,
くくりの事件。
she could cover up the true culprit behind the past incidents. Which means this incident wasn't shabby. Its purpose was to cement all the past incidents as perfect crimes.
そういう位置づけになるのかな。
I suppose that's what it comes down to.
一番疑われている園崎家の若き当主が全てを自白して失踪。
The young leader of the Sonozaki family, who was the biggest suspect, confessed to everything and disappeared.
彼女もしくは園崎家以外の真犯人にとってこれほど美味しい結末はないってことになる
For
のかし
her,
ら
or
ね。
perhaps for the non-Sonozaki true culprit, there likely was no more favorable outcome.
話が全然わかりませんのよ。
I don't understand even an inch of your conversation.
ミオンさんが罪をかぶるってどういう意味ですの？
What do you mean by Mion-san taking the blame?
犯人なんじゃないんですの？
She's not the culprit? Oh my god.
つまりね、
Let me put it this way.
連続開始事件の真犯人が別にいるの。
The true culprit behind the serial freak death incidents was somebody else.
その人を守るた
Mi-chan
め
gave
に
a fake confession that
み
she
ーちゃん
caused
が
all
過
the
去の
previous
事件の
incidents
全
to
て自
protect
分
that
が起こ
person.
した嘘の
Or
告
so
白を
everyone's
したっ
saying.
てみんなは言ってるの。
これは
My
これは
my. I
劇
said
中
this
のセ
during
リ
the
フになり
story.
ますが
Who seems to be an
こ
incredible
んな名
detective
探
on our
偵さんが
hands.
いたもんです。
Yeah, Ren is a great detective.
確
But
か
he
に
still believes
ちょ
in
っと
curse.
説得力を感じますよ。
Yes, it does seem a bit persuasive.
真の犯人をごまかすために起こした事件。
An incident started to throw the scent off the true criminal.
それが私の推理。
That's my reasoning.
さらに言えば、その真の犯人は園崎家以外の存在
I
だと
think
思
the
ってる
true
んだ
culprit
よ
isn't
ね。
part of the Sonozaki family.
4年連続で完全犯罪に成功した謎の人物をさらに守るた
So
め
was
にミオ
Mion-chan
ンちゃんが起
disrupting
こした
the...
捜
Okay.
査か乱の事件という
Sounded
こ
like
と
you were
かし
done.
ら。
Okay, disrupting the incident to further protect the mystery person who pulled off perfect crime 4 years running then? But why though?
そういうことです。
That's right.
鬼隠しのシナリオで名前だけ登場した監督ってのがかなり怪しいかな。
The director, who only appeared by name in the last story, is pretty suspicious if you ask me. Rena also knew him too. I didn't think of that.
すごいです。
Amazing.
実に辻褄が合
Really
います
does
の
all
です
add
よ
up. Clap, clap, clap.
私はそれでも園崎家プラス姉妹が犯人
I
だと思
still
ってま
think the
すけどね。
Sonozaki family and the sisters are the culprits, though.
御三家による古いしがらみを断ち切るために姉妹が起こした
An
過去の
incident
清
caused
算
by
のた
the
めの事
sisters
件。
to sever their old fetters to the three families, to clear away the past. That does make sense. That is, Shion's theory for this chapter is a very good one. Like, oh man, that's
それ
really
が
good
私の推理です。
one. That's my theory.
過去の清算ってのはつまり
Clearing away the past.
暗躍の歴史に終止符を打つため御三家の罪を最後の当主のミオンが全てかぶり
I
姉妹
guess
揃っ
just
て
to
登
end
場したって
the
ことだね
horrible three family bloodlines. Like, I don't know, not horrible, but you mean that they placed the blame for the three families' crimes on their final leader, Mion, to put an end to a dark history, and then the two of them left.
そういうことです。
That's right.
私たち姉妹が悩みに悩み抜いた末に選んだ悲しい物語だったというわけです。
Where we sisters finally choose to end it after a lot of worry.
出来すぎですね。
You went a little too far. Yeah, no kidding if that really is the case, but I
す
don't
ごいで
know.
す。
Amazing.
実に辻褄が合いますで
Really
す
does
よ。
all add up.
あれあれ
Wait, what?
なんだかリカちゃんにも意見がありそうだね。
Looks like Rika-chan has an opinion too.
リカちゃんもどうぞ。
Go ahead, Rika-chan.
では、皆さんに質問なのです。
I have a question for you all.
ケイイチはどうして刺されなければ
Why
い
did
けないのです
Keiji
か？
need to get stabbed?
リカ、そんなの
I know
は
why
決ま
that
って
is,
ます。
Rika.
入っちゃいけない細具店に勝手に入ったから決まってますわ。
It's obviously because he went in this forbidden storehouse without asking. No, that's not it.
こうして思い返すと他のシナリオでも死んだ富武さんと高野さんの死も
Oh,
きっと
that's a
西宮殿
very
に
good
忍び込んだ
point.
せいってことなんでしょうな。
We didn't see what they did at. No, because they left, right? No, did we see them? No, that's impossible. Because the time they would have taken it, no, they couldn't have. They would have had to done that earlier. So we met them during the festival, right? Or was it after? No, it was before the dance even happened. We met them before that, though. That doesn't make sense. No, that couldn't be true, right? Thinking back on it now, Tomitake-kun and Kano-san probably died in the previous story because they snuck into that warehouse, eh?
ありゃ
No, they couldn't have, because Keiichi was with them. Keiichi was with them. No, he literally gives them an alibi in that case.
おかしなことになってきたわね。
That is rather strange indeed.
え、
Huh?
おかしなことって
What is it that's
何が
strange?
ですか？
Ah,
レナさん、そうですわ。
Ina-san, that's right.
思い出してくださいませ。
Please think back, please. Yeah, we were with them.
そうなのです。
Right.
例えば、鬼隠しのシナリオでは、ケイイチは西宮殿には忍び込んでいないのに、命を狙われているのです。
That's exactly it. That's right. In the previous scenario, they were after Keiichi's life even though he didn't sneak into the ritual storehouse. That's a good point. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, they didn't even go in this. They could have been. I don't know.
それはきっと
That's because,
ほら
yeah,
ひなみ沢はよそ者を嫌うんだろ
Mizawa hates outsiders, right? That's what they concluded last chapter, but I doubt it.
だからケイチ君も命を狙われたんだよ
That's why they tried to kill Keiichi-kun. No, that was Keiichi's perspective, based off knowing literally no information and us.
それはおかしいでしょう。
That'd be strange though. If that's the case, then
だった
yeah.
らケイちゃんの両親だって襲われていいはず。
Yeah, exactly. They should have attacked Kei-chan's parents too in that case.
どう見ても両親に危機が迫っていたようには見えない
Parents
ね。
never seem to be in much danger. Yeah, they're just not around.
今回だけでなく他のシナリオでも
Either。this time or the last. We still don't know much about them.
さあさあ、
Is
人
that
間
everyone
犯
who
人
thinks it
説
was
の
a
皆
human's
様方、ケイイチさんが狙われる理由がちゃんと説明できませんと、人間が犯人とは立証できませんでしたよ。
Unless you can properly explain the reason Keiichi-san's life was threatened, you can't definitely prove the criminal was human, can you?
いやでも語り説だとしてもやはり前原さんが前回も今回も襲われる理由が
Even
分
with
かり
the
ません
curse
から
theory,
ね
however, we don't know why Maibara-san was attacked this time or last time.
もう一息
That
で
does
解
make
明
sense.
できそうだったけど。
Because, yeah, we've already disproved that, yeah, no, the storehouse couldn't have been why. Yeah, it was bad, but that's not it. Because they've been after Keiichi's life every time so far, or what we think is every time. We don't really know. I mean, I don't know.
やっぱり謎はたくさん残ってるみたいだ
There's
ね
still a lot of mysteries remaining. I mean, it's just weird because I don't know if they're after his life. Because I mean, you can't really hallucinate a needle. I mean, I don't know how he never found it, but yeah, you can't hallucinate something like that. It's like, I don't think he was that crazy. I mean, he was crazy, like, but not that crazy yet. Like, by the time Ren is at his house and he like slams the door on her fingers, that's when he just loses his mind. Before that, it's not that bad.
圭一君以外の人の死には何かしら理由が見つけられるんだけど、圭一君だけ
You find
な
some
ぜか
kind of
い
reason
つも
for everyone but Keiichi-kun to die. But for some reason, Keiichi-kun's death is always vague.
鬼隠しでもたらい回しでも、そして
What?
今回の綿流しでも
Last time in Onikakuchi and Tarimawashi. What? I'm gonna still read that later. Why are they bringing this up? Oh, well, thanks for telling. What do you mean in Watanagashi? He died? Okay. I don't know why Tarimawashi is here. You're supposed to read this after chapter 3. I'm gonna ignore that.
最後殿に踏み入るのとは無関係に狙
He's
われ
being targeted regardless of whether he went to the ritual storehouse. Please don't try to spoil me, game.
では今回だけではなく他のシナリオでも殺されるようなことをしちゃってるんじゃあ
Does
りま
that
せん
not
か
mean
と
he was doing something that got him killed both last time and this time? What were Keiichi's actions here that were the same? I'm trying to think carefully here. What did we do that was the same? That we could connect? Really nothing, if you think about it. I mean, I'm thinking like throughout what we did, like we didn't really do anything that was the same.
なるほど。
I see.
他のシナリオと今回の前原さんの行動に共通項が見つけられれば、それが全体の事件の謎を解く
Seems
鍵
like
に
it
な
would be
り
the
そう
key to unraveling all the incidents.
ざっとシナリオを読み比べたけど、圭一君なりに日々を送ってると
I
思う
skimmed
よ。
through the stories again. Wow, already. Wow, that was quick. This dude reads like Superman. But I think he's going about his life in his own way.
西宮殿の一件さえ除けば、圭一君の日々の暮らしに不審
So
な点が
aside
見
from
当
the
たら
part
な
with
い
the
な。
storehouse, I didn't spot anything suspicious about his daily lifestyle. I guess him learning about Hinamizawa is what really is the only thing you could say is the same.
圭一君
Keiichi
今
could
回と他のシナリオの
what
時
you do
に
both
何を
last
やった
time
の
and
か
this
な
time.
殺されるような悪いことは
Something bad that would cause you to be killed.
迷った時には本人に聞いてみるのが一番なの
Best
で
to
す
ask the
よ
person himself when you're unsure. Hey, reading the goat?
ほほう。俺が一人寂しく次回の台本読みをしている間に、みんなはそういう話題で盛り上がっていたわけさ。
So while I was reading the script for the next game all by myself, you were all talking about me behind my back, huh?
ほう。
I see.
というわけな
Well,
の
that's that.
だからね圭
Anyway,
一君の自分の胸に聞いてみてほしいんだけど
you should try asking your own heart.
ケイちゃん
Kei-chan,
殺されるようなどんな悪いことをやったわ
what
け
kind of bad thing did you do that would get you killed?
私にいつも働いている狼藉のせいに違いないですわ
It must surely be all the violent things he does towards me.
僕に時々危ない視線を向けて妄想に浸っている顔は
The way
ま
he
さに犯
sometimes
罪
directs
者
a
そのものなの
dangerous
で
gaze
す
my way and makes strange, deluded expressions is surely a criminal like, Keiichi, what are you doing?
そうそう。
Yeah, yeah.
年頃の女の子たちに囲まれて毎日幸せってのがそもそもの罪のような気がする
Being
な。
happy all day, surrounded by girls around his age, is kind of like a crime in the first place.
な
Oh, of course you gotta jump
そ
in
れは
here.
確かに
A
重罪
grave
です
crime
ね
indeed.
前原さん実に羨ましい主人公役です
My
よ
person is truly an envious main character, isn't he?
たまには変わってください
Switch out with me once in a while, will it? Would you? No.
まあ確かにあれだけ役得がいろいろあれば
Well,
最後に
with
ち
all
ょっ
those
と刺
perks,
されるくらい
getting
お
stabbed
安
at
い
the
ご用よ
end
ね
really isn't much of a price to pay.
というわけで圭一さん
There you go, Keiichi-san.
あなたの犯した罪を思い出しまして
Remember the crimes you committed?
今回
Damn,
も
that scared me.
他のシナリオでも
Both this time and last time.
清く正しく生きてる俺がいつもラストはひどい目に
I live a proper and just life, and I always meet a terrible fate in the end.
その上さらに自分の胸
What
に
was
聞いて
that
みるだ
about?
ろ
Ask my own heart.
聞きたいのは俺の方だぞこれは何かの暴力だ
I'm the one who wants to know. This is bullying.
かわいそかわいそです
How sad, how sad.
今度頭をなでなでしてあげますです
I'll
よ
pet your head next time for you.
今回のシナリオを読んだ上で改めて鬼隠しを読むべき
I
か
wonder if we should
な
go back and read Onikakushi again after reading this one.
私はミオンの立場になって渡流しを読み返してみるよ
I'm going to put myself in Mion's shoes and read back over Watanagashi.
ケイちゃんの立場で読んだ時とは違う
Maybe
発
I'll
見が
find
あるから
something
ね
different compared to when I read it from K-Chan's point of view.
私は鬼の仕業だとずーっと思ってます
I
の
will
よ
always think it was the doing of a demon. Well, there's a demon right there,
すべての
I
現
guess.
象とトリックはすべて鬼で説明がつきま
All
す
of
の
the
よ
events and tricks can be explained with a demon.
なんだかプラズマみたいなのです
Kind of like plasma.
プレイしてくださった皆さん
What
は
did you,
どうお感じ
the
になりま
readers,
した
think
か
about it?
ぜひ先に進む前にいろいろと推理してみてく
We'd
ださい
certainly
ね
like to hear your thoughts and opinions.
まだまだ先は長いですけど
Still
頑
a
張
way
っ
to
てください
go.
ね
But do your best.
それでは引き続き
With that,
日暮らしの泣く頃に
please
水
look
をお
forward to the
楽
rest
し
of
み
the
ください
Higurashi series. Oh, don't worry. I've got almost like 15 arcs left to go. Don't worry. I got a long way to go. Oh, that was the end? No. Well, okay, well, that was a lot to take in. That definitely helped me with some theories I had. The one with Shion saying how it could be both sisters, that was a very good one. That was a very good one in my opinion. But wow. Oh, no music here either. This is perfect. Okay. So, wow, yeah, that really did help. I'm still thinking it's a human, for one. I don't think it's curses. Some of it doesn't make sense, but I mean, it probably can end up getting explained. Like, I don't know. With Takano-san's death, like, for example, that one's weird because the time of death is wrong. But they identified her with the dental records, but like, I don't know how that would make sense. Then how would it be wrong? I mean, let me think, right? Because how can an autopsy be wrong? That's normally almost right. It just doesn't make sense. You know what? Let me look it up. I'm gonna look up how can an autopsy be wrong? How can an autopsy be wrong? Are autopsies ever wrong? Although performed by trained medical examiners, autopsies do occasionally give incorrect or incomplete results. For example, a Chicago man who died only a day after winning $1 million lottery prize was examined by... who died a day after winning $1 million prize was examined by Cook County medical examiners and ruled to have died of natural causes. Okay, well that didn't really... How often are autopsies wrong? Up to 40%... Oh, okay, wow. 40% wrong. That is crazy. Trying to look at it. Okay, I'm trying to look at the site where it's telling me about the incorrect. Okay. Following up a phone tip, however, re-examining the man's body and discovered he had actually died of cyanide poisoning. Wow. Okay, that's a good example there. But I mean, how could you say that? I mean, I don't know. Like, that's not the time. How can you get the time of the autopsy wrong? How can the time of an autopsy be wrong? Let me look that up. How can the time of an autopsy be wrong? Unfortunately, that changes that a body undergoes after death okay. There is no single factor that will accurately indicate the time of psychological death. There's always a best guess. Okay, useful information. Okay, trying to find a good one. I almost had a good one here. Okay, so that one, I mean, yeah, it really could just be the autopsy is wrong in some way. I mean, they did end up burning her. I mean, you can figure out when she was, I don't know. There are ways they could get it wrong. Autopsies are never 100% accurate. Just because it could happen doesn't mean, obviously, It could literally just be that they just, I don't know. I don't know how you can determine it backwards where it happens earlier. That's the part that's confusing. Like, I didn't think about that till just now while thinking it, but it's really hard to like think, oh yeah, she died like 2 days ago, but we saw her 2 days later. How does that make sense, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if autopsies can be wrong going backwards. I mean, I know, like, I mean, I guess there's a way that could happen, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just like, I'm thinking like, okay, look, can burning a body, okay, okay, hold on. I don't, I shouldn't have this on my search history. Let me get an incognito tab. I don't like this on my history. Um, can burning a body delay time of death? Well, not delay. Oh man, it would. What happens when a dead body is burned? Combustion occurs in two. Okay, I didn't need to know that. Oh, problems in the diagnosis of the causes of death in burned bodies. Here we go. Blah blah blah. Not always provide the answer, mainly because of the destructive nature of incineration and associated heat artifacts, or whatever that is. The difficulty in differentiating anatotorium and post-mortem burns. The different circumstances under which burns can be sustained. Okay, the true cause of death, however. Okay, that's not what I'm looking at, though. I was talking about time of death. Did I say cause of death? Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Forensics, okay, but okay, da 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 da. It's not looking. Can generally be divided into death directly at the scene of the fire and death after exposure to flame. The underlying causes of okay. Hmm. Okay. But that still wouldn't make a lot of sense. I mean, no, because she was strangled, then she was burned. That actually doesn't make sense. I didn't think about that. But I mean, no, that still wouldn't matter. I mean, I guess it wouldn't. I don't know. Strangling part's hard. I don't know why I went into all that. Now I just feel like I was wrong. I could be right, but with Mion's, I mean, yeah, the theory I guess is right now they were both in on it, but I don't believe. I don't know though. I mean, there's no way you could. Mion was dead. I mean, you can't deny Mion was dead there. It had to be Shion, but it would make sense if she was in on it though. I mean, that could explain why she never killed Shion. They could have just acted to fool Keiichi and then they would kill Keiichi. I guess that's definitely a way that would happen. So where that would happen, that might be possible. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's just like, last chapter, I guess she's being weird too, but like, I guess she went kind of crazy last chapter, but then this chapter, like, she really did go crazy. Is there any other things I really want to talk about? I mean, they really did talk about a lot of it already. Like, a lot of my thoughts are just like, yeah, really already covered. I guess we don't know who the director is. That's very important. I'm assuming we're going to learn about him soon. I don't know who it could be, obviously, because, well, who would it be? They probably haven't been hinted at yet. I guess it's the main person we need to know. I don't know when we're going to know of the director. But, I think that's it. There's nothing really else to think about here, so, thank you all for watching today's episode. You're getting Tatsuragoshi really soon, and then we'll be starting Chapter 3. And then we'll be doing 2 console arc chapters, and then we'll go to chapter 4, and then yeah, we'll go chapter 5, another console arc, and then okay, that's where things go off because I don't remember where all the console arcs take place after that. I only remember up to chapter 5. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.